we got another summary of what happened today, and with the amount of drama that happened, bro, today was crazy.
Ding, 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 ding. Wow! Okay. I feel good.
Because I'll just start the video with this picture that Trump posted. Seriously, look at this picture. First of all, it's AI, so yeah, it's not real. But here we have Trump sitting next to European leaders like Keir Starmer, Italy's prime minister, like EU's leader, Macron, like France's president. And I think that's Zelensky and that's Marco Rubio from NATO. And if you look at the map, look at this. Bro, he actually posted this on his account. It has the US, Canada, Venezuela, and Greenland as a part of the US. Like, they have the US's flag. Bro, that's crazy. But we already know that Trump wants Greenland. Like, he even said today that he will go through crazy measures to get Greenland, right? So we know about Greenland. We know that the US technically controls Venezuela. But what about Canada? Does he want Canada? Like, I know he was joking about Canada being the 51st state, but is he actually serious? But guys, we got so many problems happening today because of the Greenland issue. For example, starting with the stock market, it fell. Like, it all fell. I think $1.4 trillion were lost from the stock market because of the Greenland, US, and Europe problems. So that on its own is a huge issue. And the next problem happening today because of the Greenland issue is Trump saying that NATO and the UN are enemies. Like, look at this tweet that Trump reposted. So it says that, so at what point are we going to realize the enemy is within? China or Russia are the boogeyman when the real threat is the UN, NATO, and this religion. I put this religion in quotes because it's not a religion, it's a cult. Yeah, I went there. Anyways, Trump reposted that. Trump reposted saying that UN and NATO are enemies. But then he goes on saying that no single person or president has done more for NATO than President Donald J. Trump. If I didn't come along, there would be no NATO right now. Yeah, right. Okay, you're already talking about the Trump and Europe drama. Talk about how Trump wants to add 200% tariffs on us. Yeah, this one is crazy too, because apparently Trump threatened a 200% tariff on French wine and champagne. But the thing is, the reason is crazy, because apparently he's threatened that after Macron, France's president, rejected joining Trump's Board of Peace. You know, the board that Trump wants to do that has a lot of world leaders, and he's gonna fix the world problems and gonna end wars, and it's gonna start with like focusing on Gaza. Well, Macron said that no, I don't want to join that. So Trump threatened a 200% tariff. Like, what? I thought this was voluntary. I thought you were just inviting people, and if they said no, it's fine. But apparently you're threatening them if they're not joining. And the drama is, a lot of people are saying that Trump is doing this Board of Peace thing to replace the UN, okay? So we have Trump wanting to replace the UN. And the issue is, Trump is going to be chairman for life of this Board of Peace. So even though he's not going to be president anymore, he's going to still be the chairman of this Board of Peace that he wants to replace the UN with. And I did tell you about the Board of Peace in the last video, but I didn't tell you who he invited. So apparently Trump invited Keir Starmer, UK's prime minister, Modi, India's prime minister, Macron, who I just told you about, and Vladimir Putin. Yes, Russia's president. Like, he invited Russia to be a part of the Board of Peace because apparently Russia has good ties with the Middle East and Middle Eastern countries, and having Putin there would help make things smoother. But at the same time, isn't that the same Russia that you've been sanctioning since 2022, since the start of the Ukraine war? And all the European countries, Canada, US, all those countries together have been working against Russia because of Russia's doing in Ukraine. But now Putin is getting invited to the Board of Peace? What is happening? Like, that Board of Peace is supposed to end wars. It's supposed to be a group of people, like world leaders, whatever, who would make the world a better place. But Russia is one of the countries that is literally in war right now. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what Trump is thinking. I don't know. Okay guys, I know this video already has a lot of Trump drama, but trust me, he did a lot today. Because Trump today went on a little bit of a rant, like starting with blaming Norway about him not winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Like, you obviously know that Trump wanted the Nobel Peace Prize and he didn't win it. So he blamed Norway, like Norway's government, although the Committee for Nobel Peace Prizes are very different than Norway's government. But yeah, he blamed Norway.
You told Norway's prime minister that you not winning the Nobel Peace Prize made you feel less obligated to think purely of peace.
Well, I
Why would
lost a
not-
lot of respect for Norway. And
But why
I
would not
believe,
winning
and
that
I believe
prize
very
affect-
strongly that Norway controls the Nobel Prize.
He did also mention how the Board of Peace might be replacing the United Nations, and he suggested that it's for global peacemaking.
Do you want your Board of Peace to replace the UN?
Well, it might. I mean, the UN just hasn't been very helpful. I'm a big fan of the UN potential, but it has never lived up to its potential. The UN should have settled every one of the wars that I settled.
And also in his press conference today, he was asked how far would he go to acquire Greenland, and he said, "You'll find out."
How far are you willing to go to acquire Greenland?
You'll find out.
And he also threatened that if the US courts said that he's not allowed to put tariffs on European countries because of that whole Greenland thing, that he would find other tools. What other tools, we don't know. Anyway, he was not really okay today. Even in his press conference, he wasn't really okay. He mentioned that something might be wrong with Trump. Mentioned how his former press secretary said that he might be not really well mentally. So today, Trump's former press secretary, Stephanie Grisham, said that he is mentally slipping because the conference felt bizarre and low energy. So yeah, and from what I saw, he did seem a little not okay. And she also told Congress to wake up and take it seriously that Trump is not mentally there. But to be fair, she's the former press secretary. Obviously, she will not like the new government. Like, she was fired from her job, or I don't know, whatever happened to her. But even though she's criticizing him, like, what she's saying, like, does make sense. He doesn't seem okay. Like, every new day we have something that's weird, and countries around the world are kind of confused. It's like, what is going on? It's really weird. It's not something that you'd see from a US president, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the next few days, but there's a lot of drama to even keep up with all that. But that's why I'm here, trying to summarize it for you, bro. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I know it's been all Trump and all Trump's drama, but guys, it's been a lot. It's been wild. Like, in tomorrow's video, I promise you, I'll be talking about different countries, different topics, and topics that you will tell me to do. So please comment if you want me to talk about specific topics that I didn't talk about today. And anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.